Hey, welcome to Michelangelo's deck, whatever. I think, there's a couple things that he doesn't like or isn't happy about. I don't think he likes this railing. Look at this railing. He's used a railing to define the deck. And of course, it's not going to be sitting on the, well, anyway, he's used the railing to support, show the deck. That's not the way to, not the way to do that, I don't think. I think Joe Carrick suggested he make this railing wall, non-room definition, out here in the middle of the deck, and then slide it over in place. And then once it's in place, it can sit wherever it is because it won't be in the way of this wall here. That's what he should have done. He should have made it out of wall, made it out of a wall, right? Okay. And so this first thing to change is this right here. And then and so what happened was he lost his handrail, right? And there's several ways of dealing with that, I think. But actually, what mistake he made on this is, first of all, this if you go to structure, default the top wall height, man. Don't mess around with it. In most cases, don't mess around with it. And this is not one of the cases where you want to mess around with it, okay? So this is going to default to whatever it is. Perfect. That's all right. That's all right. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it, I think. Okay, so it's still defined. All right, so this is how you fix it. I think, maybe. You think I know what I'm doing? I doubt it. So I'm going to break the roof. Watch this. I'm going to break the roof, and I'm going to move it over here like this. And this wall should not be roof cuts wall at bottom or anything like that, okay? Now you see what's happened to that wall? This is what you got to do. I think this is what you got to do is you just got to simply BH and break that wall right there. And I think this is going to fix it. What you're doing is you're controlling the wall height. You should be controlling the wall height with the roof. Now, see how that roof breaks right there? Yeah. See, now I am controlling this roof. This is the right way. Technically, actually, I want this to be, I think I want this. Watch this lower roof. Watch the lower roof. It's going to come back like whatever. It's still going to be messed up, but I'm going to have to fix the wall. Oh, I didn't have to fix the wall. Well, I'm going to fix the wall anyway. And you pull it back like that. And now it should be fixed. And the beauty of this, I think, if I did it right, I didn't. Break the wall right there. BH, break the wall right there. There, I fixed it. Okay, that's. I think I fixed it. That fixed it. And so what's happening is this wall right here, this wall and this wall, it's defaulted. The top and bottom is defaulted. That's really the best way to do it, I think. It's really the best way to do it. Oh, interesting. Interesting over here. I didn't even have to do that, did I? Isn't that interesting? What's the change? Why change? I don't know. Oh, because I haven't fixed your wall. I haven't defaulted the top and bottom. That's why. And that's what I would do. I would default the top and bottom. Yeah, default top and bottom. We'll do it one more time just so we all know. Perfect. And then come over here. I'm gonna come over here. Take this roof right here. I'm gonna break this roof 3. I think the roof's. I'm just making the roof broken back here. So as I said, I'm controlling the height of that wall via the roof planes, which I think makes more sense. I don't know. And then there's, I think, 2 other things that I'm going to fix on this thing. BH to break right there, and you're going to see this thing fix. It's got to be 2 separate walls. So yeah, it's got to be 2 separate walls so the siding wraps around. Okay, that's one thing. I think that's fixed. The next thing is I don't like. Look. Okay. First of all, I think he did a good job. He didn't call this a deck. If he called it a deck, he'd get 2x6 decking, right? So he called it a porch. But since he called it a porch, what kind of a floor structure does he have? Slab? Is that really what you want? I don't think so. But if you do, you do. I'll let you have the slab. You can change it to wood if you want, but that's not important. This is what's important. It's just, And this is the one thing I must be missing something here. You got this gap right here, don't you? See that gap right there? Why do you have that gap right there? I'll tell you why you have the gap right there. It's because this wall, this railing, is defined incorrectly. Wall type. No, it's not. No, it's not. What do I know, man? What do I know? Oh, wall type. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. Oh, maybe this. Maybe the slab. What? You did something funny here, man. How did you do that? Okay, this is the issue. This is the issue. Your railing shows as a railing. It doesn't show as a solid wall. I always get these fills on these walls. Why aren't you getting the fills? What am I doing differently? What do you? Wall type is that? Okay. I have to figure this out myself. I always have problems with this. I have to put a wall on top of the railing. You have it defined as a railing. Okay, but what don't you have? I don't think you have HB. Oh, this is interesting. Escape. Finally, to cut to the chase on the railing, I would make that out of P lines. And I'll do that in a second, just for the fun of it. Where's your deck? Yeah, you see, your slab doesn't go all the way out. Your slab doesn't go all the way out to this right here, does it? Because of the wall definitions. And this is so complicated. It's the wall definition of which one do I think it is? If I go up, let's see if I can go up a level. Let me see if I can do this. Wall type, define, copy, deck, DECK, and I want the build platform to build platform to exterior of? Yeah, you're going to the wall. Build platform to the end of red brick 5. I don't mess around with this too much. I don't deal with complicated projects. Yeah, okay. I think that really now watch this. I think the slab is going to go out to the edge. Am I right? You think? Watch this right here. There it goes. Did you just see what I did? So I made a custom wall type. And I define that custom wall type. Here it is, I define that custom wall type. You see, it's the same wall, but I just said put a little thing at the back that says deck, because this is a special situation where I want whether it's a slab or whatever you want to do, went all the way out to build platform. And this is really cool. This is kind of new in X7, I guess, where you can define where the platform is. Okay, you got a wall, right? You can define where the platform up above frames to, and I just told it to go out to the brick. In fact, I bet if I put a little, I'm not going to complicate it. I'm going to dimension to the studs, which makes sense, and I want the foundation to the. I don't know. You got the foundation going out to the red brick 5. Is that where it's going? I don't know. Maybe it is. I ain't gonna mess with it. But bottom line is, with this right here, I think you can define, if you have a wall, you can define where the foundation below the wall is being framed to, and you can define where, I think, where the someone a lot smarter than I, like Glenn Woodward, could fix this. Okay, so I fixed that for you. So now you've got this, and now your last question is, you want a brick cap and all that other kind of stuff at the end of this thing. That's done with the molding, and I quite frankly, I don't. This is what I would do with this. I don't know how you did this though, man. That's why, I don't know why you don't have, whenever I do a railing, watch this, PI, if I do a railing like this, I got to end this, man. I got an appointment pretty soon. Okay, I'm going to turn this into a railing, which is what you have, right? I'm going to turn it into a railing. Watch this. Oh, come on, man. I can't take railing. If I turn it into a railing, it's a railing. What does it look like? Oh, come on. Oh, this is crazy, man. It looks like a railing. It looks good. Mine never looks good. What am I doing wrong, man? Yeah, it's a railing. It doesn't have a fill. That's my point. It doesn't have a fill. Whenever I do a wall in my plans and call it a railing, it has a fill. It has this fill right here. If I undo the railing, right? I swear to God. I swear on every one of my plans, if I call it a railing, am I missing something? What am I doing differently? I gotta check this out. It looks like a railing. I always have to put a white fill on top of my walls. I swear I do. Every freaking time. Anyway, for this right here, what I would do is I'd simply make it a, oh, I know why. What's interesting about this is it's just showing the railing, but it's not really showing. It's not really showing the edge of the deck, is it? It's not showing the edge of the deck, is it? It's not showing the edge of the deck. I don't know what the difference is. So you got a problem. You can't even see the edge of your deck. And I think your edge of your deck is, really out here. So what I would do is WA, this is how I think this is really the way I would handle it. I would draw a line like this. I'd turn it into a, watch this, tab. I turn it into a molding line, a molding P line. Okay. Its height is 200. I put a molding on it, add new. I go to my railing right here, and I have something that I made out of a symbol. There it is right there, bump. And it's 42 inches tall. UU, and it's, there it is. It's and its vertical offset is to the top. It's 42 inches. Bump, bump, bam. And the only thing I didn't do, UU, vertical offset, 42 inches to the top. It's 42 inches tall. Okay, fine. And the railing is, what's the height of this deck? UU, the height of the deck is 232 3/4. Control C, bump. Come over here to this molding tab. UU, 232, general, 230, Control V. Control V. Oh, Jesus Christ. Control C, cancel, take my rate. I just copied the floor finish floor. Okay, UU, put the railing at that elevation right there. Okay, now you can see the railing. See, I'm starting to create my own railing. You got me? So I would have taken your railing wall, UU, and I would just make it invisible because I don't want to see your railing. I think that's what I would do. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't even call it a railing. I'd call it a wall just because I want to. In this case, I might do it this way, yeah. And I think that might give me, well, whatever. That's the way I do it. That's how I would define it, okay? And then this is tab, and this is my railing, okay? I'm going to pull my railing back like this. This is just my railing. I'm going to pull my railing back like this. So you're going to see now I can pull this. I have a lot more control. Joe's method works. A lot of people do it that way. They put a wall, make it non-room depth, and stick it on top of another wall. I like to use this molding, this thing right here, so I can do whatever I want. I think I got more control of it. And then also I can also say get another molding right here, take another molding, add new, and I got a bunch of moldings called My Moldings, and this is molding number 1. They're all rectangles. If you want something special, make something special. I don't care. The height is 12 inches. The width is 1.5 because this is going to be a 2x tacked on the end of it, right? And it's going to be. This is where you get. This is where you get a little tricky into horizontal offsets and what have you. Let me just see if I did this right. You extrude inside or outside, okay? And I want the vertical offset 0 to the top. I want the top to be right at deck level. Watch this. See, I just created this thing. What kind of a material is it? Boom. Hang on. God dang it. Boy, your computer's slow. How about this? And boom, take this and right there. See, now I'm going to put a band on it. Now you want something else on that thing? Select this thing and and select one more molding, add new, and it's going to be molding number. My molding's number. Where is it? My molding's number 2. And make your own molding, okay? This is another rectangle, and this height is say 4 inches, and the width is 2 inches, and it's not extruded to the outside. It's got whatever, and it's to the top. So you just set this thing, and this will be you're flashing, right? In fact, here if you want to offset this, if you want to vertical offset to the top, molding number 3. And that's why I number it like this, so I know which molding it is. You know, if they're all molding, it's hard to define which one is which. But I know this is the one it is. So a vertical offset is 1.5. Now watch this. So now you can see that this will be the. I know it's not exact, but you figure it out. That's your. Oops, Control Z. Sorry. This will be your coping, your metal coping right there out of metal. Watch this. Looks like it's going to be some Z fining. I need to make it thick enough or something. Yeah, there it is right there. So I just like this one more time, and molding number 2, which is this one here, and I'd make it instead of 1 inch, make it 2 inches. Okay, I don't know. There, see? And so what you're doing is you created a molding, and on this one molding, I put my trim board. I put my flashing. I've created my pickets right there, and then I can also go and come over here and add a new one, and come over to Chief Architect Moldings, Architecture Moldings. Ooh, have a handrail. Make it round, I guess. Okay. It's 2.5 inch diameter. It's to the top, and it's going to be, say, 43 inches to the top. And I'm just doing this just so it shows up. Watch this. Molding number, let's see, it's round. I don't know why it's not. Well, anyway, make it 4. Make it 4 and 4. Who cares? See, and so you can see I'm starting to put more stuff on there. And with moldings, which is really neat with moldings, back in X5 or something, they came out with a horizontal offset. They didn't always have the horizontal offset, but some guys complained about it, and we got that horizontal offset, which is kind of cool. So you can really stick these moldings wherever you want. You can really define each layer of molding. And so that's, and one other reason why I would do this, I think this is why I would do this, tab, there's the wall. BH. Watch this. This is kind of cool. If your freaking computer, your program was any, well, my computer was faster. BH. Right. Watch. This is kind of cool. This is why some people do it their own way. This is just the way I like to do it. It just kind of helps. I like it. I have more control over the railing. That's the real key. And I know that you might not. Okay, watch this. Change to a little arc. So I'm changing this invisible to arc. I'm changing I'm changing this. I'm giving you a little prow on it. That's what I'm going to do. There it is, right there. And so now what you can do with this thing is here's 3 to break this and You know what I'm getting at? You can break this molding, 3 to break. And I guess if I was smart enough, maybe I would probably do it Glenn's way and make it out of walls. But see how I just did that thing? I mean, I don't know. Just do whatever you want to do. But the whole point of this was you learn to default these walls and learn to control the height of these walls via the roof. And I like to make railings out of one other thing. Control C, Control L. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can do this. I can't add it to the library. Okay. So if I select it again, let me see if I can do this. I've been wondering about this. Control C, Control V, stick it right there. Select it one more time. Shift, select again. Block it. Now I can send it. Once it's blocked, I can send it to the library. There it is, right there. And this is who is this? Rail Michelangelo. Michelangelo 1. Okay. There. Now whenever I want a rail, if I kind of create a rail that I like, I can just put it in my library, call it rail, and I'll refer it to a particular job that I like. Rail, where'd it go? Michelangelo 2. Okay. Now I'm going to put them over here. There it is right there. Now I can unblock this thing, right? And now I can, theoretically, all the pieces are there. I don't even have to remake that molding. And so now you can look at Control L. Now you can look at, I'm just about done. All right, thank you. And see, that's kind of cool now. Now, I've got cancel. I've got all these pieces. In fact, Michelangelo, I might just use this for, anyway, you get what I'm saying. There it is. I think that's pretty cool. And I think the advantage of this is if you don't make your railings, it seems like when you experienced the problem. When you started using railings to define rooms and stuff, and you got all sorts of funny crap going on, I think that's the reason why I sort of got away from using. I think this just gives me more flexibility, especially if especially, and this comes up all the time. This is another advantage of doing it this way, the railings out of this, especially if this side of the deck is recessed way back in, and this part is really sticking way back out. You see what I'm saying? I can still leave the deck exactly where it's at, but I can manipulate the railing a lot easier. And I think that's one of the big keys as to why I did this, why I like to use the molding. Hey, thanks for asking the question. I hope I sort of touched on the points that you were getting at, but I think you did a pretty darn good job on this, to be quite frank with you. Anyway, that's the end. I got a point pretty soon. That's the end. Pretty good vid, I think. Pretty good vid. Thank you, Michelangelo.